All right, I took 2 whole onions and cut them into large chunks and placed them onto our grease cookie sheet. I'm next taking our beautiful little burger patty and I'm going right on over our onions, just like so. I have 4 burger patties for my guests that are coming over. I love, love, love this recipe. It's a good little copycat and one of my favorites to make. All right, I'm coming in with just some of our black pepper. You wanna make sure that you season all of our veggies and our meat for this recipe. You never wanna leave your meat unseasoned. I'm just going in lightly with some pepper all over our veggies and meat. And of course, we have just our fine sea salt. Again, we don't want anything to go unseasoned. I'm going over our onions. I'm using a white onion. You can feel free to use a yellow onion for this recipe. They hold up really nicely against the fattiness of our burger. Ooh, and they smell delicious. All right, we are going to pop these into our oven for about 20 minutes at 350. While our burgers are in the oven, I have a small little mixing bowl and we are going to make a super yummy and delicious sauce. I'm going in with about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise right into our little mixing bowl. And I have our Holy Grail little relish as well. I'm using the sweet relish. You could always do a spicy. Oh my gosh, look at that green. And we're kind of going equal ratios on all of our condiments here. I, of course, have our classic little Heinz ketchup. Same ratio, just like so. And this is the secret ingredient that I add to all of my burger sauces. Worcestershire. Sometimes I say it real fast just because I'm not totally sure how to say it. But it is a game changer when it comes to burgers and sauces. We're just going to give that a little stir. And this is gonna be a great addition to our burger sheet pan recipe. Perfect. All right, we're gonna put that into our fridge while our burgers continue to cook. These smell absolutely amazing. We just pulled them out of the oven and we kind of wanna work quickly on this part. I'm coming in with my favorite cheese, our sharp cheddar from Tillamook. And while our burgers are still hot, I wanna place that right on top of our patty so we can get a nice melted piece of cheese, because what's a burger without some delicious cheese? Ooh, I know probably American is typically the way to go, but I mean the sharp cheddar is just hard to beat. I'm just going right over to make sure that those get nice and melted. Ooh, my mouth is watering. All right, I'm coming in next with our hot chili peppers. And this is totally optional. This is just kind of one way that I love to serve my burgers. And I like to actually kind of squeeze them open so I can get some of that juice on there. And just a few per our little burgers, just like so. Ooh, yummy. And it just adds a nice little vinegar touch to it. Sometimes I even like to use the pepper juice in my aiolis for our burgers. Delicious. Oh, yummy. All right, I'm coming in with the sauce that we made with our ketchup, our mayo, and our relish. And I kind of just gonna smother that over our cheese and our peppers on each one of our onion burgers. I love doing these sheet pan burgers in like the fall and winter when we can't go out and just barbecue. If it's raining outside, it's a quick and easy little lunch or dinner to make. Beautiful. All right, and this is kind of where the fun part happens. We are going to take our onions and I'm just gonna pop those right on top. Oh my gosh, look at the caramelization on that, on top of our burgers. And these onions are gonna act as our buns. All right, and we wanna do this, like I said, when it's hot. Oh my gosh, the caramelization. So we get that cheese nice and melted. And we wanna make sure we cook them. Oh my gosh, the caramelization on that one. Okay, beautiful, get that last one on there. Oh, yummy, my mouth is watering. All right, I am ready to serve this up. I'm gonna go in right here for this big guy. We wanna make sure we get all of our layers of onions. Oh my gosh, look at the layers. Our ooey gooey sauce, our burger is perfectly cooked. That cheese is starting to melt. And oh my goodness, I'm super excited to try this. Great to serve with like fries or tater tots. Ooh, yummy. Don't be afraid to get messy. We're just gonna go right on in. Mm-hmm.